Just look at the thumbnail. Honestly, and be honest with yourself. You've got the choice between government in Labor and the Greens, or a choice between an ex-criminal piranha squad Nazi pig. I mean, what is the choice? There is no choice. You can't vote Greens because everything they've done has caused all the problems we now have. High interest rates, high inflation, food can't be afforded, electricity can't be afforded. People don't even run with a heater in their house anymore because they can't afford to go down the street and buy fuel to travel to work, let alone pay their electricity bill. Seriously, that is the fucking Greens. That is what the Greens brought in. That is what the Greens wanted to bring in 1996. But Labor and the Liberals, Australia's Nazi party, has swindled Labor and now own and run them with their CEOs all around the country. You have no councils, you have no government, you're not voting for a government, you're not voting for a city council, you're voting for some George Soros, Ron Rothschild wannabes who are puppets to these fucking elites controlling our country. Australia is the new Nazi country, all controlled out of Germany. You people need to wake the fuck up. You need to get your fucking asses into gear and not vote. If you're gonna vote, vote for Pauline Hanson. I hate the bitch. I can't stand her, but she's the only choice we have because they blocked the real choice we had and fucked him off. They did their damnedest to destroy a man who had everything in place to protect his employees, and then they stood up and said, no, you can't pay your employees because we're controlling what's going on. You people have no fucking idea in this planet. I really hope people actually listen to this and share it with their friends, relatives and neighbours and fucking family. Come on, you've got to wake the fuck up, people. Australia is currently run by Nazi Germany. It is Fourth Reich. Daniel Andrews is Fourth Reich. The last 6 premiers in South Australia are all fucking pedophiles and all Fourth Reich. Queensland is controlled by Germany. Are you awake? Are you really fucking that stupid? You don't want to know the truth? Townsville is Australia's pedophile capital. And it's so fucking obvious. The tunnel goes from Melbourne to Sydney to Canberra to fucking Townsville. There's a tunnel that goes from Perth all the way underneath the fucking ground all the way to Broome, and then from Broome to that fucking airport. They're breeding children in the underground tunnels in Melbourne. They were empty during COVID. They were breeding children in the Dandenongs. They were empty during COVID, the 2-week lockdown. Chinook helicopters, 8 a night, flying kids out. Everyone in the Yarra Valley saw these Chinook helicopters from Ferntree Gully, Emerald, Bayswater, Kilsyth. We were hearing these things travelling overnight for 2 weeks. What the fuck do you think they were doing? Flying people to hospitals because of COVID? A lie that never happened? You've got no idea what COVID is. It's the common fucking cold. Listen to the fucking experts, not the paid experts. The ones that don't get paid to tell you the truth. Listen to them, not the fucking government experts. Now you know it's all bullshit because it's all coming out. But Australia's still following the bullshit rules. People can't get decent workers in aged care because the Greens and Labor still believe in COVID. So all the decent workers who refused to take the jabs because they didn't want to get killed are fucking not working in aged care because they still must have the flu jab if they want to survive in a job. that they're fucking so qualified for. You people got no fucking idea. And then we get these ads. Oh, vote for Greens if you want better, cheaper housing and better food and cheaper fuel. They're the fuckers that brought it in. They never keep their fucking promises. The Greens are Australia's Nazi party. The Greens want to destroy this country. Literally. What else are you going to fucking do? Okay, we vote Labor. Well, the Labor and the Greens are in cahoots. Labor, he's just a fucking pedophile puppet. All the last Labor fucking leaders we've had are all convicted pedophiles. What the fuck do we do there? Oh, that's okay. Become a pedophile. Get into a political position, and then you can have your fucking criminal history sealed for the rest of your fucking life. Like, what the fuck? Premier of South Australia, called the hymen breaker, claims to be gay, but oh no, he's not. He goes around raping little girls. That's his fucking goal in life. Not to be a decent fucking politician and look after us. Fuck, he's high. What the fuck? I'm over this shit. There's a way out, people. There is literally a way out. Every single Australian has a way out. But you've got to put 62 pages and you've got to go to 7 entities and you've got to file it. And you've got to make yourself human again because your birth certificate states you're dead, which means they use you as a commodity. You are chattel to these elite motherfuckers. And guess what? It makes you what you think is sovereign, but it makes you sovereign. It actually makes you part of this country, makes you an Australian, because you are not Australian just because you were born here. You need your live birth certificate. Go find it, go get it. And if you want to know about this other shit, well, if we go too public with it, they'll try and block it. But it's there, it's on the government website. You've got to dig deep to go and get this Australian identification card. It makes you literally an identification card of being Australian. Your license is not an identification card. Your license is an illegal entity. You do not have to have it, especially now that Vic Roads is private. You don't have to pay taxes to the council because they're now private corporations. The Constitution specifically states that you do not have to conform to a private corporation unless you have a written contract that you have signed with that entity. If you don't have a written contract, you don't have to deal with that business. So you don't have to pay your fucking taxes. Income tax. It's illegal. The Constitution tells you it's illegal, but you all pay it. Driver's license. The Constitution tells you, but you all go out there and you get your driver's license. I know, I did it too. I felt so proud the day I got my driver's license. And then a few years on, I get taught by my family who we are, what's going on, and I'm like, holy shit, I just fucked myself. I just conformed to a system that I don't have to conform to. Registration. When you register your car, you sign your vehicle over to them. They own it. They literally own your vehicle. It's not yours. So now they control you. So when you're traveling on the roads we own, they own the vehicle. They control what the vehicle does on the road. That's why they can book you for speeding. That's why they can fucking book you for no rego. That's because the car's been registered. You have to remove the car from the registration system. You have to remove your license from the system. You have to remove yourself. And you have to put in these 62 forms. Fill them out, get them witnessed. Anyone can witness them. I like to use the people they like to use and tell us we can use. So you go to your chemist, you go to your doctor, you get them to witness the forms for you. Get a sibling, your wife, your husband, your fucking kids, anyone. As long as they can sign a signature, they've witnessed it. And then you're under the control of the new sheriff in town, who is so much, or has so much power, that the current sheriffs, the current police, the government, the courts, they hate him. And he has deputies, and he's looking for more deputies. You can all get on board with this. Become an Australian citizen, because you're not. If you have a birth certificate, you are classed as dead entity. And there are millions and millions and millions of dollars out there that the government and the elite don't want you to have, because the day you were born, from 1986, it's over $1 million now. Prior to that, when I was born, $36,000 was put into a bank account by Rothschild, and we are a commodity. That's what your birth certificate number is. That's what your social security number is. And those numbers are the trading numbers. Literally, that you've got no idea. You are all rich. You are all loaded. There is so much money out there you have access to. World overpopulation. What a load of shit. They want to kill us off, and they use world population, overpopulation, so they can kill us off, so they feel nice and easy about genociding us, so that we don't get access to that money. Because people are waking up now. A New Zealand lady got $64 million, but the bank manager who found the money when she was trying to consolidate all her accounts, he said, "Oh, I found a trust fund here with $64 million in it." She went, "What?" That was some birth money. That was the account, the trust. There is a trust fund out there in your fucking names that has money in it. Lots of fucking money. Right? Just recently, a certain person I happen to know found $168 million in a bank account in his name, because when he moved from England to Australia, they opened another trust fund. Why? Because when he comes to Australia, he gets another social security number. So they put millions in this bank account when he came to Australia under the new number. So he has two bank accounts out there, the totaling of $166 million. You can access it. When you get a bank loan for your house, you go to the bank, you get the loan, you sign it, you pull it back. You go home, you fill out the paperwork, you sign it, paid in full, and send it back to the bank. Why? Because you say, access the trust fund for the money. Because you're borrowing money off your own trust. That's how they lend you money. They lend you money on money you already have. And then they expect you to pay it back. Are you awake yet? Hey guys, late night for the owls. Yeah, I just saw a fucking ad for fucking these fucking pieces of shit government pedophile assholes in this country, because we've got an election in a week, and I was just sitting fucking angry, trying to do the bin stuff, put the bin garbage out for the pickup in the morning, and I'm over it. I'm so fucking over it. How's it going? I just told you. Yes, that's right. That's why God gave us guns. Jesus said to his disciples, "Sell your cloak and buy a sword." He didn't say it for fucking the hell of it. He said it because they're going to come for us. Now you use self-defense. You don't know who's at your door. Someone's banging at your door late at night, and you grab your gun, you go to the door, and you don't know it's cops. You open the door, you're standing there with a gun, and 64 shots could riddle your husband. Because he's gone to the door thinking someone's trying to break into the house, and because he's got a gun, these cops who came to the wrong address looking for some incident that wasn't even happening because you guys were asleep, the house was dead quiet, they come to the wrong address and they kill your husband. You pick up the gun because you don't realise they're cops still, and all you can see is lights shining at you. You think someone's trying to break in. You pick up the gun and they shoot another 60 shots. Unfortunately, they missed for them. And then you think, oh yeah, you'll get justice. Yeah, let's get justice. So we take the cops to court. The cops investigate themselves and find they did nothing wrong. And a lady's missing a husband. Oh, sorry, lady, we killed your husband. Fuck off. Literally, fuck off. My bank fucked up and linked my account to stranger's account. Couldn't get money, no compo or apology. They have to fix that. Hemi, they have to fix that. It's you go to the banking ombudsman and you make a formal complaint, and the banking ombudsman, once the complaint's made, it's an instant $10,000 fine to the bank. It's instant. There's nothing they can do about it. And then they have to fix it, because then they get given a time limit, and then they'll get a $70,000 fine. Well, it used to be $70,000. I'm not sure what it is these days. But yeah, this is fucked up. The world's fucked up. Suppose I should take the bad garbage out to the rubbish bin before it gets fucking too late. So fucking over this shit. I mean, this new fucking Patriot Party. What the fuck is that shit? Who gives them the right to send me messages? That's where they lose me. They send me fucking messages. Vote for us, vote for us, vote for us. Liberal Labor haven't sent me a fucking message, thank fuck. But don't worry, I'll be at one of these election points. I will be there. I will be dressed in my shit, and I will be going nuts. Unfortunately, I don't have my fucking ID yet. So if the cops roll up, I can't tell them to fuck off. I will be telling them to fuck off, but yeah. My ID is my diplomatic immunity ID, and it's coming very shortly. You all are entitled to it. Then the cops can't even pull you over. They can't come to your house. Oh, I need to do meetings with everybody. I want to do training sessions. I want to show you all how to get this done. Then you can go down the street, especially you, Hemi, when you're going down the street and the cops come near you. You've got them by the balls. You will literally have them by the balls. They can't arrest you. You can walk into these places. You can film all you like. They cannot come within 200 metres of you. Once they know, once it's all done, when you walk into the police station, you walk in with the paperwork and you go, you've been served. Once they have that paperwork, you then say you have an hour to get this information into the system, or you give them a $10,000 fine. This is a $10,000 fine. Once handed over, they must pay directly to you if it's not done within the hour. And it just keeps going. Every hour they don't get it done, it's $10,000 an hour. And it's a fine they have to pay. What the fuck? What are you having a go at Hemi for? Was it a joke? Yeah, well, they keep trying this shit when I go to the election booth, and I'll be doing it again this year. Fucking closed for a year. What are they going to do? Spend $100 million and build a nice new fucking building? Bastards. No police station needs to be any more than an old house. The old Bayswater police station, where the guns that Martin Bryant got hold of were stored, that got closed, and now they're at Baronia. They split them up and sent them to Baronia and Knox City. Martin Bryant sits in prison for something he did not do, could not possibly do, with guns that didn't fucking fire. That's a whole other fucking story. The guns he used were handed into Bayswater police station. One of those guns, the main gun, supposedly used, didn't shoot. You couldn't hit the side door of a barn door. You couldn't hit a barn door at 50 metres. If you aimed at it, it would fucking miss. Literally miss. How the fuck did they get out of shit? Oh fuck, I can't do this shit. Not as young as I used to be. Trying to lift this shit up. When I was younger, I could pick up this shit and fucking do it without a problem. You get your properties put in you open a trust. So everybody opens a trust fund. Then you remove your properties into the trust fund. You literally sell your property for $1 to your trust fund. You put all your vehicles in the trust fund. Keep the rego plates. You go to the police station. You tell the police to put property of the trust fund on the system. And then you no longer need rego. Your cars are registered to the trust fund. So registration is now illegal. If you have rego, you're actually breaking the law. Fucking hell. Maddie, I don't know if you've been told, I was a health consultant for many years. Quassia, Quassia, Quassia chips. Quassia chip water. You get the Quassia chips, 2 litres of water, you put a handful of the Quassia chips into the water, and that will flush your pancreas. It'll also flush your blood, and it'll clean your whole system. I drink it. I drink it daily. I'm a diabetic, so I've got to watch my pancreas. Look, Martin Bryant, the whole thing was a setup by a Prime Minister to get our guns. And I know so many people, they didn't hand their guns in, they buried them. And the guns they handed in guns and got paid for them so they could go out and purchase new guns, better guns. They handed in all their old shit that didn't work and not worth fixing, or was going to cost them a fortune to fix, and then went out and got new guns. So it didn't really do anything but make people buy guns. And then those guns have all been hidden. I'll never find them. And it was brought in the new law where the police can come and knock on your door without a warrant under the guise of inspecting your gun safes and shit, make sure everything's legal under their rules. What the fuck is legal? You want a safer country? Every single person, whether they're a criminal or a good, honest citizen, walks down the street with a gun. Every single one. Preferably, actually, these days, the pepper ball guns. That'd be cool. Kids go to school with pepper ball guns. I think every child should have a pepper ball gun. Go to school from the ages of 5 and up. My niece has a 22 pistol and she's 7 years old. She's had it since she was 5, but they live in Florida and in America. So. Yes, that's right. Club rego is listed differently because the plates are harder to read. So are trailers. It's really good having trailer rego on the back of your trailers because the cop cars can't read it. But eventually they'll get it. I mean, 5G's not about 5G for our phones. 5G's about our fucking facial recognition, register. They actually read different types of, how do I say it without saying it and getting shut off? You can make certain things and the 5G towers can pick them up. That's why they're putting so many 5G towers up. If a 5G tower is supposedly so good that it works such a long distance, then why are they putting them up so close together? No, you can't even have a BB gun here. Fucking harmless they are. And back in the 60s, up until about 1972, so from 1950 to 1972, used to have firearm class in primary school, and you took your air rifle to school or your BB gun or whatever. Most of, every kid back then had an air rifle. Just about every kid. And you took it to rifle class. How many fucking shootings did they have at schools back in those days? Oh, that's right, 0. Because every kid took a gun to rifle or a fucking pick, or a fucking pick, or it's a tool. And in the hands of the right person, it's still a tool. But in the hands of a bad person, it's then a weapon. It's self-defense. You have a right to defend yourself, but not in Australia. That's why if someone comes around here or breaks into my factory, you come at my wife, and they're not going to find your body. I'm not even going to bother calling the cops. What's the fucking point? I'm only going to get charged for defending my wife, defending my friends, defending my family. If you're out in the street and you attack a child and I'm close by, I guarantee you, you will not survive. And you can call that premeditation or whatever you want, but I'm telling you now, I'm over this fucking pedophile shit. And I thank the internet for exposing how many bad fucking pedophiles there are. I mean, you've got photos out there of fucking Daniel Andrews with a bracelet, a GPS tracking bracelet on his ankle. He's a convicted pedophile. The Prime Minister of Australia, all of the last 3, all have tracking bracelets on their fucking ankles. Not because they're Prime Minister and they want to know where he is in case something goes wrong, because they're convicted pedophiles. ScoMo is one of the worst Australian pedophiles there was. He was on the run for 8 years. They caught him, but he'd started to go into politics. And they thought, well, we can use him, so we'll protect him, we'll seal his fucking records. And 8 years he was on the run, and yet he gets away with it? What the fuck? We're going to vote for these motherfuckers? They're all the fucking same. They don't give a shit about us. Each city council has a CEO and an ABN number. CEO means business. They're an unelected person. They're the person in control who tell the politicians what to do, the politicians we supposedly vote for. So if Pauline Hanson got all the votes, she's not going to get in because they're not going to allow it. That's what the two-party preferred system is. The Greens think, oh, they're a minority party, they can rule with minority. Okay, so they're a minority party, they rule under the Labor Party because that's their choice. Same thing, same decision. They're not winning because, oh, Labor's arseholes and the Liberals are arseholes. They're all fucking arseholes. It's one coin and they're all 3 sides of it. Greens are the edge of the coin, Liberals one side and Labor's the other. Oh, fucking blue light discos. Holy fuck, I remember those days. They used to sell the drugs. I used to do security at some of those blue light nights. The cops were the ones supplying the drugs to the kids. It's like America and the CIA. The CIA's sole thing is to make money. That's it. There are parts of the CIA that do good shit. But the rest of the CIA is all out there about selling drugs and making money. You want drugs here in Melbourne? Okay, let's go. Victoria. Where do you get the best drugs? Well, most of it gets collected and taken to Preston Police Station, and then it gets shipped out to Bendigo. And back in the old days when you could go to the back door of the police station, you could buy the best drugs out of the back door of Bendigo Police Station. Preston Police is next to the... when it comes to corruption, Preston Cop Shop's the worst compared to Knox. Knox would be number 2, Preston would be number 1. Boronia Police Station's where they send the cops to kill themselves. In other words, they hang them in the toilet and say they committed suicide. It's quite often you'll hear about a dead cop at Boronia Cop Shop. There's no such thing as cop suicide. It's suicided by other cops. It's like, you'd think they work for the Clintons. That's how fuck bad they are. They're so fucking bad. But blue lights, oh fuck. Fucking hell. Blue light discos. Yeah. It's just so bad. Piranha Squad. Peter Dutton is a previous Piranha Squad crooked cop. Got into federal policing and was able to manipulate the system and hide his own record so no one would find it. Oh, Heidelberg West. Yeah, my Uncle Paul used to work out of Heidelberg West in Preston. Yeah, my Uncle Paul ran the bike coppers out of Paul Cunningham out of Heidelberg. And then went to the academy and started signing all their test papers. You want to know a crooked cop? There's one. He's a piece of shit, that guy. Paul Cunningham. Yep. He's my grandfather's sister's son. So yeah, I know him very well. Heidelberg Cop Shop. Fucking hell. I didn't know you were nearly my age. Fucking hell. Heidelberg Cop Shop. I mean, Tynan and Eyre. Tynan and Eyre was shot by 2 Piranha Squad cops because they found the body in the boot. They weren't meant to do it. The 2 coppers that shot the guy and put him in the boot, 2 Piranha Squad coppers, were the ones who were supposed to find the body in the boot. When they came back to the car, there were 2 officers. This is directly from the mouth of the 2 cops who fucking did the killing. Told to my face in a pub where I just fed them alcohol from the bar and let them spew their shit. And then the night went to shit anyway because the place I worked was owned and run by a lawyer, and it was after the funeral of the guy in the boot that they all came down to this hotel that my employer owned, this lawyer, and they ended up trashing the joint after telling us, oh no, it'll be all right, we'll take care of everything. And the boss came down, put them all in the bistro, gave them all 4 slabs of beer or something, and they all got pissed, and then they trashed the fucking joint. Yeah, it was going to be a great night. But that's all right. It was nice to have 2 drunk cops in there. You get cops drunk, retards, basically. Brains of a fucking pea. Nut. Or a pea. Put it this way, a goose is smarter than most cops. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm 57. So you are my age. There you go. Greensboro. Yeah, Greensboro's on and off. Greensboro back in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s was pretty rough and tough. It was pretty bad there. But they had to clean it up because all the new estates going up and all the rich coming in. So the police had to be changed. Most of the Greensboro coppers went to Preston. The Dandenong, because Dandenong cop shop's one of the worst in the state. You'd put them number 3. You got Preston, Knox, Dandenong, and unfortunately now Seymour and Yea. The Seymour and Yea coppers, 50-50 it is. You've got some really nice officers, police officers, and the rest are just Nazi pigs. There's one copper called Ian he works out of Yea, Seymour and Lilydale Police Station. He's based at Lilydale mainly, and he's a piece of garbage, that guy. He's a little fat fuck. Little short stubby guy. He's a piece of shit. I've had to deal with him before. Then you got leading senior constable Simon Gurr, who used to be at Maroondah Traffic. Mate, if ever there was a fucking Nazi Hitler fucking worshipper, Simon Gurr is it. But yeah, I reckon Simon Gurr fit right in next to fucking Peter Dutton. Peter Dutton's a Nazi piece of garbage. Nasty Nazi piece of junk. No, Sammy can say whatever she likes. Sammy's a good friend of mine. Don't block what Sammy says. And Dandenong are total arseholes, Sam. Simon Gurr. The other one is leading senior constable Daniel Sonderhoff from Warrandyte Police Station. Mate, that guy's of garbage. He cut my brake lines. I've still got the brake line where he put the knife through it. And he must have... I seen the car drive off that morning. I'm like, why the fuck's he driving off? Well, why the fuck are the cops fucking around the house again? And it wasn't until I drove down the road and hit the brakes and couldn't stop and slammed in the back of another car and pushed them into another car that, we found the cut brake line. And my brake lines were, for that reason, braided lines. I had the fucking cutter braided line. He hacked the shit out of it. Once he got through the fucking braid, it was one nice knife cut straight through the plastic line. Yeah, but yeah, don't block Sammy Katz's comments. Sam is a very, very, very good friend of mine, personal friend. Forest Hill aren't too bad. Ringwood's got a lot of bad Lilydale coppers and Knox coppers there because Knox, Lilydale, Ringwood, Croydon, Baronia all work together. Literally. Forest Hill I've not had any bad dealings with Forest Hill really. But my uncle Paul used to work out of Forest Hill at one point. He's worked out of a few different ones. He's a piece of shit. He goes on holiday with his kids in his personal vehicle. He has a radio, and if he knows that the cops have got fucking checkpoints set up and the trucks are taking different roads, he will actually radio to the police that he just saw this truck take this road, this truck, that truck, this truck, that truck. This truck went that way, that truck went this way. That's the kind of fucking asshole he is. He is a piece of shit. I've got 2 cousins in fucking New South Wales that are police, and they are dogs. Absolute dogs. Somebody blocked one of Sam's comments, and there's only one moderator here, and that's you. I only have one moderator. You and my wife, and my wife's asleep because she's got to work tomorrow. I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't unblock the comment. Yeah, you've already done it. Dandenong are arseholes, you said, and that was blocked. People can say whatever they like, as long as they're not. You can say whatever you like against the entities, but you can't pick on each other. If somebody picks on somebody else in the chat, then you can moderate your fucking ass off. Kick the fuckers, ban them, block them, whatever you want to do. I don't give a shit. Yeah, Hemi's the only mod I have. Because there's 2 others. One's my wife, and the other one no longer on. I'm very, very unhappy about is Nunya closing his account, and I want to know why. Nah, it's all good. Don't stress. Yeah, he does do a great job. That's right, Maddie. But Nunya, I need to sit down and have a coffee with him and find out what the fuck is going on. I know what goes on. I just need to know if it's happening to him. And if it is, I'm going to put him under my protection, and they won't be able to go near him, won't be able to touch him. And he can legally, once I do it, he can put blue and red lights in his fucking car, and we will make him a fucking sheriff. So that will fuck him. He can be on his push bike and have his red and blue lights going. He can ride down the road. He can video everything he wants. And then at the end of the day, he can even have handcuffs on him. And if they want to fuck with him, he can arrest them right there on the spot. That was my plan. Fuck. Yeah, police pressure. I know how much they go. We've lost the opportunity to have one of the greatest politicians in Australia, but because he's a farmer and he has guns, and his wife, they've literally pushed his wife away from him, and he doesn't want to lose his kids, doesn't want to lose access to his kids, and he can't afford to lose his guns because it's for his farm, and he's had to back off from a whole lot because of the pressure they put on him. Well, I'll be trying to catch up with him shortly. I'm not going to say his name too much, but you all know in videos with everything that's been happening since 2013, and there's videos online with me protecting him, and Channel 9 have videos of me standing beside him. Always wearing a red shirt and a fucking Akubra hat. I love him. Yeah, I'm going to have a chat to him and get the whole family protected. Literally. Yeah, I did. He loved me. Yeah, he fucking loved me. He treated me so well. He got me 600 extra fucking subs with just one video he did. And then he got me a few more with another video he did, the last one. You wear the badge, you wear the shame. His video's not online anymore, but thank heavens he sent it to me and I've uploaded it. It's on my page as one of my own videos, but done by a friend. That video needs to go viral because those cops, because that's all they were just stood there like stunned mullet puppets, just fucked in their head. And I just went nuts. The pommies did a thing on my videos. This guy is brutal. Fucking oath I'm brutal. You all have to be brutal. Everyone has to stand up and fucking say your fucking piece. Colour glow valves, huh? Just got glow in the dark tyre valves. Are they yes, they are illegal. Sorry for the convo change. Depends, Sam. Some coppers just go, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Even underglow lights, they're trying to make rules and laws on that. Once I get my paperwork through, Sam, I'm going to set you up. I'll get you protected because literally once you are protected, everything you've just gone through will be wiped away. You'll be able to have that thing you put in your car. I didn't know this. I only found out a little while ago. You can have that thing you just had put in your... I only found out last week. I'm not going to go into it, but the thing in your car can be removed. But that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to talk our personal shit over this thing. No. I asked me mate if he was going. He reckons he never got my message. And I don't know how he can fucking say he didn't get my messages, because just because he didn't get my messages, he did have the fucking phone calls with me that I said if he's going, let me know, I want to go. And it wasn't worth going in the end, because you know how we won top hot rod, not this year, last year. We got the number one hot rod in Australia. He put it up again for number one hot rod, and he came second to a piece of shit. But because the piece of shit was brought by regular Summernats, celebrity, he gets the number one hot rod over the number one hot rod in Australia. And you saw the hot rod. That thing is perfect. There's hardly a blemish on it. It was disgusting the way we got screwed. Literally. And because I'm working on the phone, I don't know how to put pictures up. Is that it? Highlight safety or no. I don't know how to put pictures up. Chat filter, no. I don't know. I don't know how you post pictures, how everyone else does, shows pictures and videos. I'm guessing if it's on computer, but I don't know how to, I can't do it off my phone. I work off my phone all the time, you all know that. That's fucked. But I must say one thing, the wagon came first on Good Friday. I shouldn't have come first, I should have come second to the other car, but the other car failed. So at 129.7 decibels, I came first. with a street car against a fucking professional car. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, I know. The security... I'm pretty pissed off with... because, as you know, I'm half Maori. I don't look it, but yeah, I'm half Maori. But I got the Scottish gene. My cousin's got the Maori gene. They're all fucking Maori, and I'm fucking... Oh, a bat! Holy fuck! That was huge! Vampire bats are out. That was about 1 metre in wingspan. Scared the fuck out of me. Yeah, his car failed in the final and I got first place. And I said, let's run again. And the judge said, no, that's the way the cookie crumbles. And left it at that. And I'm like, no, he can't lose to my piece of shit. That's not fair. So I got first place. And our other cars, yeah. Well, they won't beat the Tesla was winning in the preliminaries, but it started to shut down towards the final, and in the final shut down and didn't quite make it. But the Tesla it's the loudest Tesla in Australia, and at the next show, it's going to pull its numbers. It's got a brand new sub in there, a 3,500 watt RMS at 1 ohm. So she's a beast. It's already tearing the car apart. But I tell you what, we need to do something about this fucking government shit. We've got to stop voting for fucking pedophiles. And they've got to be exposed. And more people have to stand up and do it. More people have to stand up and say something. The old saying, see something, say something. Everybody knows they're fucking evil pedophiles, yet they go and vote. Don't vote. I mean, we've got 2 independents possibly to vote for. But who do you vote for? Pauline Hanson's not the most articulate person on the planet. I mean, she's right. She's been right the whole fucking time. I don't like her, but she's been right. I can't stand her, but she's right. What's the other guy? You definitely don't vote for that Craig. No, not Craig Kelly. Craig Kelly's all right. That other one, the ex-army guy. He's a fucking Freemason. He's one of them. He's a puppet. He's a fucking Freemason. They're evil. Pure fucking evil. They won't do it. Why? See, it's happened again. I have tried, but people think you're nuts. I don't give a shit if people think I'm nuts, you know that. Hey, Matty G, yes, I know, you've told me before. Show. See, I can't. See, it says Sammy's fucking comment is hidden. Show. This message is held for review. Maddie's comment is also retract. What the fuck's going on? Well, the Queen on her deathbed, that was one of the things she said, to disband the Freemasons and the Knights Templars of the Freemasons, not real Knights Templars. I know, because I never got a notification that I was disbanded, being I'm Scottish royalty, and I am a Knights Templar. Real Knights Templar. I'm not a fucking Freemason. Yes, she does care about Australia and the people. Yeah, I get the same problem, Sam. I'm not taking my name down. I'm just glad I have a brother, a younger brother, who, when it comes to computers, is a fucking genius. And was able to do something, because something happened with my wife's brand new phone and a certain account on a certain product on the internet. And he was able to backdoor into that account and reactivate it for me that I was blocked from. I'm now in, and we won't go into that. But I keep getting messages in that product telling me to link all my accounts. And I keep saying, no, I am not linking my fucking accounts. They can go fuck themselves. Do they think I'm that stupid? Yeah, they probably do. I'm not as dumb as them. I have a fucking high IQ, and they have the IQ lower than a goose. I'm supposed to be in bed. I came out to do the rubbish and go back to bed, and then I saw that ad while I was watching something else, and it pissed me off. So fucking pissed off. How can I fucking sleep when we're so riled up like this? It's bullshit. Oh, fuck it. Well, that's my rant for a bit. Holy shit, nearly an hour. I've been rambling on for an hour again. Oh, meditate. I'm really good at that. But unfortunately, I fall into what's called a non-REM sleep. So I'm asleep, but I'm 50% awake. I'm not asleep. It's something, I don't know, it's part of my training that I did. I'm fully aware. It's like when I ended up in the back of an ambulance and they were doing shit to me. They were trying to do all the pressure point things to wake me up and that, and I can feel it, but I don't even move. And the pain is excruciating, but I don't move. Literally, it's torture. What they do to you to try and wake you up is pure torture. Me rambling, nothing new, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely. Oh, put the door down. Might make a ginger. Oh, I don't even know where that is. I've got ginger tea. Yeah, I should do more lives, but with everything, I was thinking of doing some lives of work at work, doing the car stuff and that, but I don't know how interesting that would be for people. Just to build up my lives, because I don't do enough lives. But to everyone there, yeah, I've been on for over an hour. I've had my ramble. I'm sure you don't want me talking to you when I go to the toilet. So, and love yous and leave yous, and God bless you, and good night. Oh, it's nice, Sam. It's so good for you. I used to think that too, but it is nice. Ginger tea with a bit of honey, but it's got to be good honey, not shit honey. But yeah. All right. Good night.